Starting as an investor today means facing thousands of different options, ticker symbols, and conflicting opinions on where to put your money. Within the next 6 minutes, we are going to bypass that confusion. We will set up a tax-advantaged account, claim a free asset, and construct a diversified portfolio designed to capture global growth automatically. To finish this process right now, you need 4 specific things: a valid photo ID, your tax or national insurance number, a proof of address like a utility bill, and your phone. Preparing these documents is the only physical barrier standing between you and decades of wealth generation. First, download a low-fee protected platform, using Trading 212 as our example, and begin the account creation process. Avoid selecting high-risk day trading accounts, often labeled as CFDs, or standard taxable accounts. Most day traders lose money, and standard accounts will take a portion of your profits every year. Instead, choose a tax-advantaged account, like a stocks and shares ISA or a Roth IRA. These accounts shield your returns from government taxation. You could grow a portfolio to over $1 million and still keep every penny of your capital gains. Choosing the correct account container is more important than your first investment choice. It ensures your compound growth isn't eroded by tax year after year. Next, follow the prompts for ID verification and the risk assessment quiz. These are standard regulatory requirements designed to protect you and ensure you understand the risks of the market. Once verified, fund the account using an instant bank transfer. You can start with as little as $1 or £1, making the initial barrier to entry practically non-existent. Next, follow the prompts for ID verification and the risk assessment quiz. These are standard regulatory requirements designed to protect you and ensure you understand the risks of the market. Once verified, fund the account using an instant bank transfer. You can start with as little as $1 or £1, making the initial barrier to entry practically non-existent. Next, follow the prompts for ID verification and the risk assessment quiz. These are standard regulatory requirements designed to protect you and ensure you understand the risks of the market. Once verified, fund the account using an instant bank transfer. You can start with as little as $1 or £1, making the initial barrier to entry practically non-existent. After your deposit clears, navigate to the menu, find the promo code section, and enter your code to claim a free fractional share. This initial microdeposit marks your transition from a passive observer to an active participant in the global financial system. Trying to pick individual winning stocks in the market is a high-stakes gamble. It requires constant attention and carries the risk of a single company's failure wiping out your progress. We use a 3-fund portfolio instead. This simplifies the global market into 3 manageable baskets: U.S. stocks, international stocks, and bonds. These baskets give you fractional ownership of thousands of top companies simultaneously, from American tech giants to international manufacturing leaders. The bond basket provides stability. Bonds are generally less volatile than stocks, acting as a shock absorber that protects your total balance during market downturns. This philosophy of low-fee, high diversification was pioneered by John Bogle, the founder of Vanguard. He proved that owning the entire market is more reliable than trying to beat it. A common starting allocation for younger investors is 50% in U.S. stocks, 40% in international stocks, and 10% in bonds. Broad diversification means you don't need to predict specific technology trends or geopolitical events to be a successful investor. To build this, open the Portfolio or Pie Creation tool within the app to begin your custom assembly. Search for the U.S. Stock Index Fund using the ticker VUAG and specifically select the accumulation variant. Accumulation means the dividends paid out by the companies in the fund are automatically reinvested, removing the need for manual maintenance. Now, search for and add the International Fund, ticker IWDA, and the Bond Fund, ticker IBTM. Set your sliders to match the allocation percentages we discussed. Finalize the setup by selecting a standard market order and toggling the Auto Invest feature. Strict automation removes human emotion and hesitation from your financial decisions. The system continues to build your wealth regardless of your daily mood or market headlines. Your system is now active. However, the true test is the psychological discipline required to hold these assets for decades. Consistency leads to mathematical inevitability. Small monthly deposits may look modest at first, but over 20 years, compound growth curves exponentially, eventually dwarfing the original capital you put in. Avoid the traps that destroy this momentum, panic selling during a market dip, or abandoning your strategy to chase a trending hype stock. The market is noisy in the short term, but it moves in a smooth, steady flow over the long term. Building generational wealth requires trusting a boring, unshakable system and allowing time to do the heavy lifting.